which means that there's a contact that is inevitable in here. What that contact is about is helping us to complete that particular project, which is the movement of ourselves from what I just said, from limited to fully conscious beings. And that means that not only is the society ready for a rapid change, but above that sits contact and the return to us of being a fully potentialized, fully conscious being of light. This person we've been referring to lately when we've been talking, the person that walks in the world of spirit and in the world of physicality and is in total communication with both and can translate either world into the other, so they become these incredible physical angels whose job is basically that heaven has given them is to bring physicality up to its fullest potential. And in our case, it's to take the nearest part of physicality, which is our home world, Mother Earth, and the solar system that she's a part of, create a star nation, a beautiful galactic civilization, galactic society, and bring that galactic society up to its fullest potential through our creativity, love, and caring for each other, and to bring together for us and for the entire planet and this entire solar system a great beacon of light which can then transform not only this galaxy but the whole of creation.
Awesome, awesome. Now, and so for these people, yeah, you and I both know that it's inevitable that the shift's going to happen, and that's put in mildly. So, and it's kind of like being an alcoholic or an addict. You know, you're addicted to wealth. You're addicted to material items, and one of the best ways to overcome such a way of life is just to wean yourself off portions at a time. And I mean, you can jump into it cold turkey and quit whatever it is you want to quit, but the best way to do that is to just to do a little bit of time until you know you're no longer addicted to that aspect. And the sooner you connect with love, the sooner you're going to be, and the more you're connected with it, and the stronger you stay with it, the sooner you're going to be rid of that addiction. So is that what we're saying, Sheldan? These people just need to just let go of it and just allow. I mean, maybe they need to just trickle it a little by little until it's all, you know, and soon enough, you know, I think money is going to be obsolete anyhow. Is that correct? You think?
Right. Well, normally we would have a regular time frame for this, but unfortunately we're in an accelerated time frame. So if they can't do it quickly, then there are groups on this planet which will help them to do it quickly. So we have to just understand and know that there are forces on this planet. There are things happening in secret on this planet which will allow this world to change and to switch from the controllers to those that are carers and those that wish very deeply to use the love, the innate love which is in all of us, to help us make up for all that has happened in our world and in our lives and become abundant, caring beings who take each other with love, who understand one another, who support one another, and are in a great abundance so that they have a resource that they can do whatever is needed to create those things which solve any problem on this planet and which allow us to creatively put together this galactic civilization, this galactic society which we've been alluding to.
No, that's another good point. Well, good question, I guess. First of all, these people, and one of the things that I do for myself, Sheldan, on a daily basis, literally, I put out the love energy even to these people that think they run the show. I mean, they're there to help us with what we're going through, but they're inevitably they're not the ones that actually do run the show per se. I mean, if they were, then they would be our gurus and our gods, and we'd be worshiping them. And I can't see worshiping personality. If I worship anything at all, it's going to be God himself, herself. So there's groups out there. You're saying, and so maybe that's a good point. They should extend themselves to maybe find some of these groups and see about working with them, and maybe that would allow them to help ease their mind for this process to work as well. And with that in mind, I don't know if you're allowed to or if you want to, and it's up to you. Who are these groups that you're talking about?
Well, these groups I have to just keep it secret because what we're dealing with right now is a world that's still pretty violent, barbaric, and psychopathic. So what we have to really understand is that these groups are here. They're secret right now because they have to be, but they are using their influence and their wealth and their power in a positive way to change our planet. And so just know they're out there, and just work within your own self and know that at the right time, which is not that far off, great changes will happen. And as I just like to allude to use the biblical phrase, in the twinkling of an eye.
Exactly. And I mean, I think that, and it's possible. I think that some of these people are really wanting to make the change, but maybe they're even scared because of the position they're in, period. You know, it's really hard for them. I mean, if you take a person that's been wealthy for years, generations upon generations, you know, you can't just make a change overnight. I mean, most people can't just like asking a drug addict to stop being an addict overnight. So, and I guess it would be a good idea for these people to find some of these groups, hopefully, and maybe they could do some of these meditations you're talking about and decree that they could find these groups that will help them. But in the meantime, if these people make these changes sooner, then will we be able to make this first contact sooner too, do you think?
Well, the contact is inevitable. It's close. It's imminent. There are groups around our planet that are very close, matter of fact, imminent to making these changes. So what we have to really do is just work in a positive manner with ourselves and just decree that all this is about to happen, and it is happening, and just keep doing that. And just trust, be in complete love energy with all that's happening on this planet, and know deep in your heart that this is all happening, and feel that energy, that it is around us, and that there are people above us and among us from other worlds and from inner Earth, and that their process right now is to facilitate and make possible this change that we've been talking about.
Nice. Well, I mean, when I do this show, Sheldon, I'm a very creative person, and I just kind of go with the flow. And what I'd like to do right now is, with you here now, do that. Decree this. I mean, you probably have already publicly, but if anything else, we can do it again. But I'd like to do that if you wanted care to do so now.
Well, just you don't really have to do it in any formal way. Just say, I decree that now, this planet will change from what it is now to a world based upon love, upon caring, upon peace and cooperation, and that there will be an immense and wonderful and positive contact with benefic beings from the Galactic Federation of Light, and that all of this energy will happen imminently. So be it. That's all you have to say.
So we decree, the human spirit decree, that this planet will go through its transitions, its transference, its transformation now, with all the love that's available out there and then some, and that all the right things will happen, and all the divine support that we need will be there and support us, and so that all this will manifest as soon as possible, as easy as possible, and as healing as possible, so that all those concerned, all those involved, all those on this planet now can make that transition as easy and lovingly and healing as possible.
Exactly. Just so be it.
So be it. Nice. We got about 17 minutes, and right now we don't have Dana's still on there with us. She's I guess she doesn't have a computer, so she's still listening with us on the internet. I thank you for being there, Dana. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. And is there anything else that's pressing for you that you just want to put out there that maybe you want to just say?
Well, the only thing I just want to say is that for people who want to get in touch with me, in contact with us, that gives us the website, which is www.paoweb.com, and just look at the website, look at the materials that we have. What I really like to do is to give a message every week, and that's just an update. And then we have our other materials. And the most important thing right now that's going on our planet and continues to go on our planet is this transformation that we're talking about.